Hi, we're here at Hannover Messe at the SAP booth, and I'm here with Hans Thalbauer. You're the Senior Vice President for Digital Supply Chain Industry 4.0. And if we talk about the digital supply chain, you talk to so many different clients. What are main trends and what are different challenges that you see?
It's absolutely correct. I travel the world and meet with hundreds of customers and companies in all different industries. And there are three themes which always come up nowadays, right? One is the volatility aspect, very much driven when you are here in Europe talking about Brexit, right? Companies really don't know what's going on and actually how they should react. And if you think about the inventory situation in the warehouses in Great Britain, it's all full, it's packed. If you think about the ships sailing around the UK, actually they are full of products which can be and might be needed in case of a hard Brexit. But then there are also the trade wars between the US and China, there is trade discussion between the US and Europe, a lot of volatility which is really not making life easy for the supply chain professionals right now and for the chief supply chain officers and chief operating officers. So this is one aspect. The other one is all about the aspect of sustainability. And that's an interesting one because this term, we kind of lost it in the discussion with supply chain management. We never used it anymore and it's coming back big time, right? Every single day you read in the newspapers something about plastic, right? So, and it all goes in the same kind of direction where it's about the circular economy, where it's about the social responsibility for companies. So big topic here. But then in the middle and very front and center is how can they create the best customer experience, right? So how can I put the customer in the center? And it's all about the customer experience. And customer experience is not just I sell you something and the sales experience, it's nice. It's also about how is the product and how is the product experience? How is the delivery experience? Did I get the product shipped when I wanted to? And then also what is the service experience? And product, delivery, service, it's the core of a chief operating officer's task, right? So you see there's volatility going on in the world. There's sustainability as a topic. But the core and center is how can I make my customer happy? So that's pretty much what I see.
If you look to your clients, how do they solve this customer experience, this volatility and the sustainability?
Yeah, so the first aspect in order to really overcome some of these issues is I need to get more visibility. And visibility is a term everybody uses since decades, but we never really achieved it, right? But what does it really mean? It means that I need to connect with my business partners. I need to build a network with my logistics service providers, with my carriers, with my outsourced manufacturing partners, with my design partners, with my asset management partners. I need to build a network with my suppliers, right? So these are lots of business partners. At the moment, I would say only 10% of the partners are really connected with each other, and so there's a big black hole, right? So that's the first one. The second part of visibility is I need to leverage the information from the things, Internet of Things, right? So here, Hannover Messe, perfect example where we really showcase how you can connect to the things, leverage information from the things so that you get understanding what is going on at any given point in time. So if you have that, now you can create this total visibility. That's the first step. Now the next step is if I can get the visibility and if I have this data, I can look at the patterns from the data and now I can start predicting outcomes, which is predictive maintenance, which is predictive quality management, which is predictive logistics, which is predictive planning, right? So you get into this predictive environment. If you have that, now we go to the third level, which is then automation. It's all about how I create the intelligent supply chain. And the automation, you can go into a touchless supply chain, right? So these are the three steps I see, and it's very straightforward, it's very pragmatic. The connectivity to the business partners, really making sure that I onboard not just a small portion, but really think about my entire business network. The connectivity to the things, to the equipment, which provides then the real-time information. Leverage the information in order to get predictive and to automate. That's the task.
And to manage all this is quite a challenge. And a technology foundation, I think, is core. So what type of technology do you see that customers use?
Yeah, I mean, from a technology perspective, it all comes down to the overall SAP strategy, which is the intelligent enterprise strategy, which really describes it the best. You need to have the best-in-class applications in an integrated way. What we showcase here in Hannover is a perfect example where it goes from design to operate. All these processes working hand in hand. It's not one or the other, it's actually all these processes working hand in hand. And then you include the technology, the IoT connectivity, the machine learning, the blockchain, and all of the above. in the business process itself. And you have the data management piece where you build these data lakes and correlating data so that you are creating this intelligent enterprise and the intelligent supply chain.
And as you speak to so many clients, can you give a great example?
There are many examples, and you see here many of the partners actually working together with SAP hand in hand, and many companies really, especially in the manufacturing industry, really focus on the manufacturing automation, the asset management processes, right? So the intelligent asset management. Many companies in the consumer industry, also in the automation in manufacturing, but very much on the demand management processes and how to run demand management differently. If you go to industries like logistics service providers, they of course look at the logistics networks, but then also they introduce 3D printing, they introduce additive layer manufacturing processes, so new services which they can offer for their customers. So it's very exciting in all these different industries, and some of these industries are really in a disruptive way changing into a very new model.
What can we expect in the near and in the little bit longer term future?
I think that we can expect even the higher degree of automation. I think we are just starting. Also that we leverage artificial intelligence in a higher degree, that we get really this digital twin concept front and center. Based on that, get new information and deliver better results. So it will become much more a predictive supply chain and not so much a reactive supply chain, which is in place right now.
Hans, thanks a lot for all the great insights. Thank you for watching here at Hannover Messe at the SAP booth. Enjoy this video? Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and get notifications of my new video.